Okay, so going back dito, again, for the definition ng hyperbola natin, yung difference ng distances natin, which is any point dito mula sa parabola, dito sa hyperbola natin, yung difference ng distances nun from the respective foci natin will be a constant, positive constant, which is also equal sa 2a. Kaparehas lang siya nung sa ellipse. Okay? So, punta tayo dito sa standard equation ng hyperbola. So, for the standard equation, ayan. So, writing equations of hyperbola centered at the origin in standard form. So, yung first one natin is para sa yung major axis natin is on the x-axis. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin yung transverse axis natin o yung major axis natin is along ng x-axis natin. Okay? So, makikita mo kung nasan yung transverse axis mo, kung saan nakalagay o kung saan positive yung mismong term natin. So, halimbawa yung variable na positive ay yung x, automatic siya na agad yung transverse axis mo, no? So, ibig sabihin, pag nabaliktad siya, halimbawa maging y yung nasa unahan, katulad nitong kabila, no? Yan, y yung nasa unahan na term, siya yung positive, siya yung ating transverse axis o yung major axis natin. Okay? So, doon mo siya una-una pwedeng malaman kung paano mo identify kung alin yung transverse axis doon sa figure natin. And ano yung mga yung mga characteristic niya. So, ang length daw ng transverse axis natin is 2a, no? So, ibig sabihin, ito yon. Okay? Ito mismo yung transverse axis natin. Yung distance o yung point-to-point distance ng mga vertices natin. Okay? The coordinate of the vertices are plus minus a, no? Makikita nyo dito, kasi nga, origin natin at center and na-identify natin na ang ating transverse axis, yung major axis natin is yung x-axis. Kaya yung transverse axis natin is i-add at minus natin dun sa x coordinate natin. Okay? Next, length of the conjugate axis natin is 2b. So ito yun. So ibig sabihin yung distance or point-to-point distance nung co-vertices natin, that is 2b. And then distance between foci natin, ito yun. So yan yung ating 2c, wherein yung c can be calculated using the formula for Pythagorean theorem. Okay? So yung coordinate naman ni c, ayan, doon naman tayo sa x ulit. Kasi nga, along din siya sa transverse axis natin. And then ito yung isa, no? Equation ng asymptotes natin. So ibig sabihin, equation nitong line na to will be plus minus b over ax. Okay? So yung positive is yung pointing to the pointing upward to the right, and then yung downward papuntang yan, yung downward direction o yung declining na line, yan yung negative asymptote natin. Okay? So same lang yan dito sa kabila, no? Dito naman binaliktad lang kasi baliktad yung figure natin. So naging negative a over b naman siya. Okay? So yun yung kailangan yung tandaan when dealing with hyperbola at the origin. Okay? So let us now try to solve one example. Okay? So identify the vertices and foci. Okay, pinapa-identify lang yung vertices and foci natin of the given equation. Okay? So we have y squared over 49 minus x squared over 32. Again, kung alin yung positive, yun yung transverse axis natin. So for this problem, ang transverse axis natin is how much? Si alin? Alin ang transverse axis natin?
Y.
Okay, so correct, no? Kasi yung y yung positive. So y-axis to. Okay? So ang length ng transverse axis natin again is equals sa 2a, no? So i-equate mo na agad yung nasa ilalim niya. Mali. Alam natin na ang nasa ilalim niya will be laging A, no? Yung positive natin, laging A din yung nasa ilalim niya. Okay? So, ibig sabihin dito, yung 49 natin, A squared natin is equals to 49. Okay? Or ang value ng A natin will be equals to 7. Okay? Then kapag ang center natin ay 0, 0, okay? And alam natin, sabi natin y-axis yung ating transverse axis. So ibig sabihin yung vertices natin will be kung ano man yung center natin, which is HK, no? HK plus minus yung A natin. Okay? Para sa vertices natin. Okay? Again, sa Y tayo nag-add minus ng A kasi yun yung transverse axis natin. Okay? So, vertex is equals to 0. 0 plus minus 7. So, ang vertex 1 natin is 0, 7. And vertex 2 natin is 0, negative 7. Okay? Next is yung foci. Si foci, manggagaling siya kay letter C. No? Pero hindi pa natin alam si letter C. Ang meron tayo dito is yung 32, which is equivalent dun sa B squared natin. Okay? So, B squared is equals to 32. So, anong value niya?
32 plus 49 po.
Okay. So, kinuha mo na yung value ng C squared is equals to A squared plus B squared. So, 49 plus 32. So, how much yan? That is
81 po.
81. So, ang value ng C natin is 9. Okay?
Square root.
So, yan. Pag in-square natin, magiging siyang 9. So, para sa foci natin, which is also aligned do sa transverse axis natin, that will be HK plus minus C naman. Okay? So, F is 0. 0 plus minus 9. So, yung foci natin will be equals to 0, 9, F1. F2 natin is 0, negative 9. Okay? So, kung ano yung tinatanong, vertices at foci natin. So, ito yung vertices natin. Okay? And then ito yung foci natin. Okay? So, ano yung magiging itsura niyan? Try nating i-plot, no? Sige, singit natin yung plot niya. Okay, kasi hindi sapat na marunong tayo mag-solve, no? Ay. Yeah. So, i-plot natin. So, let's say ito yung axis natin, yung partition. And then, center natin at 0, 0. So, ito yung center natin. And then, ang vertex natin is 7, negative 7 sa Y, no? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, ito yung point ng vertex natin. So, vertex 1 at vertex 2. Okay? Kasunod is si foci. So, 9 lang siya. So, dagdag lang tayo ng dalawang guhit. Ito naman yung foci 1 natin and foci 2. Okay? Para mas ma-plot natin ng maayos yung ating hyperbola, kunin natin yung value ng ating yung sa B natin, no? Yung B natin is B squared is equals to 32. So, pag ni-square root yan, how much? So, square root nyo lang sa calculus yung 32. That is 5.66. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kung kung um, kung co-vertices ang hinahanap natin, yung formula natin will be H plus minus B tapos K. So, CB will be equals to 0 plus minus 5.66, 0. Okay? So, CV1 natin is equals to 5.66, 0. And then CV2 is negative 5.66, 0. Okay? So, pilat natin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, somewhere dun sa gitna nun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, yung ating position is ito and ito. Okay? Ito yung ating co-vertex 1, co-vertex 2. Okay? So, gagawin natin, i-trace natin yung rectangular portion natin. Okay? Para marunong tayong mag-graph. And then yung ating diagonal line, no? Okay? So, pag ginraph na natin yung ating mismong hyperbola, dapat hindi siya magta-touch dun sa ating, okay? Ayan. So, dapat di siya magta-touch. So, ayan po yung ating hyperbola pag ginraph siya. Okay? Question?
Wala po.
Okay? So, pag pinatanong yung equation ng line, so balikan nyo lang na kapag ito, since yan yung pataas, ang equation natin is y is equals to a over b. Kasi y tayo, no? Ito yon, no? A over b dapat siya. Okay? Yung kabila naman is y is equals to negative a over bx. So, sasubstitute mo lang yung value ng a at b. So, pwede ito maging equals to by negative ax. Yung mo lang standard form. So, ito will be 5.66y minus 7x. So, pag tinranspose mo yung x plus 5.66y is equals to 0. So, ito yung equation ng line na yon. Okay? Sa kabila, pwede maging by is equals to ax. So, 5.66y is equals to 7x. So, this will be 7x minus 5.66y is equals to 0. Yung itsura naman itong line na to ay itong, yan, ito yan. Okay? So, pag tinanong lang din naman. Okay? Next. Ayan. So, please try this one. I'll give you mga 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Please try to find yung value ng vertex natin and foci. And then please, kahit encode nyo lang yung coordinate dun sa ating chat box. Okay? So I'll give you 10 minutes again. Okay? Okay, let us answer this next problem. We have to identify again the vertices and foci of the hyperbola with the given equation x squared over 9 and minus y squared over 25 equals to 1. So, transverse axis natin is, anong axis? Ating
X
major
po.
axis. Okay, x, no? Again, kung ano yung positive, yun yung focus natin as our transverse axis. Okay? Yeah. So, x-axis. Okay? And then, ibig sabihin automatic, kung ano yung nasa ilalim niya, that is a squared. And this will be b squared. No? So, pwedeng a squared is equals to 9. So, a natin will be equals to 3. So, b squared is equals to 25. So, ang b natin will be equals to 5. Okay? So, kung kailangan natin ng sa foci, kailangan natin ng letter C. So, a squared plus c squared lang yan. Okay? So, kung kayo malilito sa formula lang sa ellipse, iba yung sa ellipse. Minus yung sa ellipse. Okay? So, a squared is 9 plus 25. So, c squared is equals to 34. So, pag kinuha natin yung square root niyan, that is equals to 5.83. Okay? So, pag pinakuha yung vertex, vertex natin, center natin is, pag sinabing HK, pero for this case, 0, 0 tayo. So, yung vertex natin will be equals to H And then kung ang transverse axis natin ay x-axis, dito natin i-add yung ating letter A, then K. Okay? So, 0 plus minus 3, 0. So, V1 will be 3, 0. V2 is equals to negative 3, 0. Okay? Sa foci, same lang din. Pero dito, letter C naman yung i-add minus natin. Okay? So, foci is equals to 0 plus minus 5.83, 0. So, first focus natin is 5.83, 0. F2 natin is negative 5.83, 0. Okay? So, kung kailangan i-graph, again, for practice, no? Para hindi tayo nawawala kung paano talaga siya i-graph. So, kung yan yung ating Cartesian plane, center natin is at 0, 0. So, ito yon. Okay. Vertex natin is 3 minus 3. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, ito yung ating vertex 1, vertex 2. No? Ang foci natin is negative 5.83. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So, before mag-6, no? So, somewhere dito and somewhere dito. So, ito yung ating F1. Ito yung ating F2. So, kailangan natin din i-plot si covertices natin. Si covertices manggagaling naman dun sa H, K plus minus nung ating B. Okay, so CV will be equals to 0, 0 plus minus 5. So that is CV1, 0, 5. CV2 is 0, negative 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ito yung ating CV1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ito yung ating CV2. So, kasunod na gagawin natin is to graph yung ating box. Okay. Ayan. Okay. And then, pag ayun na yung box natin, gawa lang tayo ng ating diagonal. Ayan. Para alam natin na yung ating, mula sa vertex, move siya ng gano'n. Okay, ayan. Para alam niyo yung itsura ng ating hyperbola. Okay? So, yan yung ating hyperbola. And then again, pag pinakuha naman yung equation ng ating line, ito, since nagbago yan, so this is y is equals to b over ax. And then, ito is y is equals to negative b. Mali pala. Parehas lang yung naturo ko. No? Ito sa kabila. Okay? Y is equals to negative b over ax. Okay? Again, substitute mo lang yung value ng b over a and then cross multiply para mag siyang standard form ng line. Okay? Okay tayo dito? Alright. Next is, hindi na siya masyadong bago kasi ito is...
Sir.
Yes.
Ano po ba? Okay lang po ba kahit ano? Yung hindi po ano? Hindi ko na po kasi kanina na doon na square root kasi akala ko po hindi po pwede kapag hindi whole number.
Okay lang naman. Ano lang. Just in case, halimbawa sa ma-experience siya sa ibang exam na decimal places yung naka-present. So, pwedeng hindi naman. Pero mas exact kasi yung square root of something eh. So, okay lang din kung naka-square root of 34 siya. Okay?
Okay po. Thank
Para
you
lang
po.
ma-plot natin kasi square root of 34, wala naman tayo square root 34 dun sa natin. Para ma-plot lang natin kaya ako siya kinonvert sa decimal. No?
Okay po. Thank you po.
Okay. Next. Ayan. So dito, ayan, baliktad naman. Given sa atin yung points, Ngayon, kukunin natin yung standard equation natin. Okay? So, given yung ating vertex tsaka yung foci natin. So, kung i-observe natin yung ating vertex and foci, nasaan ang ating transverse axis? At nasa sa tingin nyo yung transverse axis natin? By observing lang yung value ng ating points.
X po.
Okay? So, how about the others? Agree ba kayo na X? Okay? Agree, no? Kasi, um, again, yung location ng ating vertex and foci will also be the location kung nasan yung ating um, transverse axis, no? Pero be very careful about it. Kasi pag halimbawa, hindi at 0, 0 yung origin natin, that will be a problem, no? Kasi, kaya pinakamaganda, kung halimbawa gusto mo to make sure na talagang yun yung pinaka itsura niya is to plot yung mismong set of points natin para mas maintindihan natin yung itsura niya. So, ano ko lang to, no? I-change ko lang. Plus minus 2 square root of 10 is equals to 6.32. Okay? So, plot muna natin yan. Okay, yung una, positive 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is our vertex 1. Okay? Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is our vertex 2. Okay. And then foci is 6.32. So, konti lang, ano? Konting adjustment lang. So, somewhere na lang dito. So, tansya-tansya lang yan kasi drawing. Not to scale naman yung drawing natin. Okay? So, ngayon pinapanap is standard equation. Ano bang standard equation yan? So, ito nakita natin paano siya, no? Pa horizontal nga yung direction natin. So, ibig sabihin correct yung assumption natin kanina na x-axis yung transverse axis natin. And kapag x-axis yung transverse axis, ang standard form natin is x squared over a squared minus y squared over b squared is equals to 1 kapag siya ay at 0, 0. Okay? So, papansin nyo naman, equidistant o same ng distance siya mula doon sa center. So, it's safe to say na 0, 0 yung ating origin o yung ating center, no? So, meron tayong, ano yung foci? Anong letter yung sa foci natin? Letter A, B, or C, yung foci. Check lang, baka nalilito.
C po.
So, C, no? So, C.
Opo.
So, okay, so, kung meron tayong value ng C, so C natin is equals to 6 point, yung 2 square root of 10 natin. So, para makuha natin yung value ng B, which is kailangan natin din sa equation na to, using yung formula natin na C squared is equals to A squared plus B squared. So, 2 square root of 10, sige, kunin muna natin yung value ng B. So, ito pag transpose natin, B squared is equals to C squared minus A squared. Okay? So, and then transpose natin, C squared is 2 square root of 10 squared minus yung A natin is 6 squared. Okay? So, ano yung magiging value niyan?
4 po.
4. Check natin, no? 2 square root of 10 squared. So, practice tayong pagpindot ng calcu, no? Para hindi sayang yung ating scientific calcu. Okay? So, yeah, correct, no? 4. So, nakuha natin na 4, pwede natin substitute dito ngayon. So, x squared over yung ating ano is 6 squared. So, 6 minus y squared all over b squared natin ay 4 is equals to 1. So, x squared all over 36 minus y squared over 4 is equals to 1. So, kung standard form na equation lang yung kinukuha, this will be our final answer na. Okay? Pero pag halimbawa general equation, no? Yun yung kaibagan. Pag general equation, kailangan mo siyang i-reduce, no? So, ang gagawin ko, is to multiply both sides by 36, no? Para ma-reduce siya. So ito magiging x squared minus 9y squared is equals to 36. Tapos, equate mo lang sa 0. Transpose mo lang siya. Is equals to 0. So ito na yung tinatawag nating general equation. Okay? So, ito is yung ating general equation. Ito yung tinatawag nating standard equation. Okay? And then kung halimbawa as additional points hiningi sa inyo is ipa-plot yung mismong figure natin. So, b squared natin. So, b niyan is equals to 2. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yan yung ating points ng co-vertices natin. So, CV1, CV2. So, i-ano lang natin. Okay? So, ayan. Ayan. And then, i-plot lang natin. Okay? Basta hindi siya dedicate dun sa ating line. Okay? So, ayan yung ating um, equation, is both standard and general, and yung graph nung figure natin, nung equation natin. Okay? Question or clarification?
Wala na po.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so next is kapag hindi siya center at origin, so mangyayari lang doon sa standard equation natin, katulad lang din sa ellipse, no? Nagkameron lang siya ng minus h at minus k doon. Okay? So, ayan. So, same conditions lahat. Nilang natin. Nagbago yung sa equation ng ating asymptote line, no? So, tingnan nyo to dito yung equation natin. Na ibago yung form niya kasi nagkameron siya ng h at k. So, dito natin i-base yan. Okay? So, ito, same din kapag y naman yung ating transverse axis o yung parallel siya dun sa ating y-axis. Okay? Yan. So, sample problem tayo na not at 0 at 0, 0 yung ating origin. So, what is the standard equation of the hyperbola that has the vertices 0, -2, 6, -2, and foci of -2, -2, and 8, -2. Okay? So, to verify this, kailangan i-graph natin, no? So, kaya sabi ko sa inyo, practice talaga mag-graph, no? So, we have first vertex natin is 0, -2, 0, 1, 2. So, ito yung ating first vertex. Next, 6, -2. So, 6, -2. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapos -2 din. So, makita nyo, ayan, magkatapat ng ano yung vertex natin. Okay? Foci natin is -2, -2, 1, 2. Ito yung ating first foci, focus. And then, second focus natin is 8, -2. Okay? So, makikita nyo, ayan, pag ganyan yung ating sense o yung nakaparallel siya sa x-axis, so definitely ang ating transverse axis ngayon is yung ating x-axis. Okay? Pag nalaman mo na yun, pwede mo na agad gamitin yung equation ng x-axis. Ayan. So, gagamitin mo na agad yung equation na nakalagay dito. Okay? So, ayan. So, Ano pang kailangan natin? Kailangan natin malaman yung center natin. And again, ang center natin is yung midpoint o yung mid ng vertices natin. So, ibig sabihin, itong point natin na to, pag kinuha natin yung midpoint niya, no? Yan yung center natin. And nagawa na natin yan last time, no? Na ang sa center, kukunin lang natin yung midpoint niya. So, kung yung h natin ay equal sa bar x, that is x1 plus x2 all over 2, then ang ating k will be bar y equals to y1 plus y2 over 2. Okay? So, lagay mo lang ano yung magiging x1 at x2 natin. So, syempre kung ano yung value nito. So, this is our x1, this is our y1, then x2, and then y2. Substitute mo lang yan directly. So, 0 plus 6 divide 2, that is 3. Then, negative 2 minus 2, o plus minus 2, no? Kung nalilito, 2. So, this is equals to negative 2. So, yung center natin is 3, negative 2. Pag ipa-plot natin, this 1, 2, 3, negative 2. So, ito yun. Okay. Ayan. So, medyo malayo doon sa isa kasi hindi siya nakascale, no? Pero, kunyari yan niya. Okay? So, meron ka ng value ng center. Pwede mo na din makuha ang value ng mga ano natin, yung A at B, no? Titingnan mo lang kung ilan yung distance niya mula doon sa center natin. Again, ang center natin is 3, negative 2. So, pwede ka lang mag-counting, no? Ito, halimbawa to. Yung distance na to, equivalent to sa A. Then ito, equivalent siya sa C, no? So, pwedeng bilangin mo na lang. Mula doon sa center, ilan yan? 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, from counting, and from counting on the figure, ang A natin is equals to 3. And then ang C natin is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So equals sa 5. Okay? O kung ayaw mo namang from counting, gawin mo yung from center, yung ating vertex, minus mo doon sa center natin. That is, yung vertex mo is 6, negative 2, minus mo nung 3, negative 2. So yung magiging distance mo is 3, 0. 3 ang distance mo sa x, 0 ang distance mo sa y. Okay? So kaya ito, 3, 3. So parehas lang yan. Okay? So meron tayong A, meron tayong C. Makukompute na natin si B. Okay? So B squared is equals to, galing siya muna sa Pythagorean equation, A squared plus B squared. So B squared, so C squared minus A squared. So that is 5 squared minus 3 squared. So B squared is equals to 25 minus 9 or 16. Okay? And then, since ang kailangan lang natin is A, B, tsaka H at K, kompleto na tayo niyan, pwede na natin makuha yung standard equation natin. So, X minus 3, okay, squared, over A squared natin is 3 squared, no? 9. Yung siyang 9. 9 minus Y minus K natin. Ang K natin ay negative 2. Okay?
Over 6.
Over 16.
16. Equals 1.
Okay, equals 1. Pero dapat di ba mas malaki ang letter A? So, saan may mali? Kasi kung mas magiging malaki itong nandito,
Sir, negative 2 po ba yun?
alin? Ito?
Positive 2, sir.
Ah,
Y plus 2.
Oo nga, i-distribute pa natin yan later. Okay? So, wait lang. Sige, tuloy natin muna to. X minus 3 squared over 9 minus y plus 2 squared all over 16 is equals to 1. Okay? So, let me go i-check na lang yung ano, no? Um, saan na to? Kung tama yung understanding natin. B squared. Okay. So, according dun sa ating equation, in- ah, hindi ka not unlike yung sa ellipse na kung alin yung ating major axis, siya yung letter A. Kung alin yung transverse axis natin, siya yung letter A lagi, no? So yung sa ellipse kasi, kung alin yung mas malaki, siya yung letter A. Ngayon, pagdating sa hyperbola, ang nangyayari kung alin yung transverse axis, siya yung letter A. So hindi siya nagbe-base dun sa kung alin yung mas malaki ang value. Okay, pag hyperbola. So this answer or this equation is our final answer for this problem as answer para dun sa standard equation na kailangan dito sa problem na sinolve natin. Okay? Question? So paano siya i-graph? Yung B natin, ang value ng B natin will be B is equals to 4. So, mula doon sa center natin, ito yung center. Akit ka ng 4, tsaka bababa ka ng 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ito yun. So, lagyan natin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ito yun. Then, mula dito, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ito yun. Okay? So, gagawa natin ulit ng rectangle. Okay? So, ganito. Then ito. Then, ang ating ayan. So, yan yung itsura ng ating hyperbola. Okay? Again, kung nasan yung ating transverse axis, dapat dun siya opening, no? Baka mamaya malito kayo dito yung malagyan ng ano, no? Kung nasan yung focus tsaka vertex. Okay? Okay tayo dito? Alright. Next. Sige, kayo nyo mag-try as practice. What is the standard form equation of the hyperbola that has vertices of 1, -2, 1, 8, and foci at 1, -10, and 1, 16? Okay? So, ang hinahanap ay standard form ng equation. So, sige, patry ako nito. Yung standard form, ibig sabihin yung gantong form, no? Okay? So, please try. Yeah, I'll give you 10 minutes again to try para meron tayong practice pagsasolve. Okay? Okay. So, um, ito yung atin. What is the standard form equation of the hyperbola given the following points? So, again, the best way to solve this is to plot, no? Okay, so, yeah. So, 1, -2. So, 1, -2. This is our first point. This is vertex 1. Next is 1, 8. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So ito yung ating vertex 2. Vertex foci, 1, -10. 1, -2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So, si foci 1, foci 2, 116. Kulang ito 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So, ito yung ating foci 2. Okay? So, as you can see, yung line na to is nakaparallel dun sa y-axis natin. So, automatic yung ating transverse axis is yung ating y-axis. Okay? And kung y-axis yan, ang ating standard form will be y minus k squared all over. Ano yung magiging value nito? Kung alin yung transverse axis, siya yung may a squared. No? X minus h squared all over b squared is equals to 1. Okay? Identify natin yung points starting off with our center. So yung center natin will be equals again sa ating difference nung yung average ng ating vertices. So again, ito yung ating x1, y1, x2 and y2. So substitute lang natin 1 plus 1 over 2, so that is equals to 1. So bar y is equals to negative 2 plus 8 divide 2, that is positive 6 divide 2 is 3. So center natin will be equals to 1, 3. So dito, ito yun, no? 1, 3 is ito. Okay? So para makuha natin yung distance niya mula sa ano, so bilangin lang natin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So ibig sabihin, yung A natin equals to 5. Okay? So by counting na lang yun, no? Then yung C natin, depende, no? Pwedeng both side naman kayo mag-count. Same lang yan. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So tingnan natin dito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay? So ang C natin from center is 13. Ito is A squared is 25. So C is 13. And ang C squared natin is 169. Okay? So B squared natin will be equals to C squared minus A squared. Okay? So 169 minus 25. B squared is equals to 1, ano to? 144. Okay? So meron tayong A squared, B squared. So substitution na lang tayo sa general form. No? So this is y minus, ang ano natin is 3 squared over 25 minus x minus h natin is 1 squared all over 144 is equals to 1. So this will be our final answer. Let me check nga again ulit yung mga message na answers. Correct. Correct. Okay, so everybody got it correct, no? Yung lahat ng nag-type in ng answer. They are 3 students, no? So, yes, correct. Lahat yan. Okay? And pag ipapatuloy lang natin, just to give you a glimpse of the graph, yung B natin, kunin lang natin, B is equals to 12. So, from our center, magbibilang lang tayo ng 12 to the right, to the left. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So assume natin, ayan yung ating CV1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Yung ating CV2. Again, this is just an assumed drawing, no? So hindi siya accurate. So, okay, and then yung ating Ayan. Ayan. And then yung ating figure is pag ganyan. Malaki siya, no? Ayan. So, yan yung pinaka-figure ng hyperbola natin. Okay? Question? Okay. Okay, next is parang ginagawa na din natin no kasi dinodrawing natin lagi yung figure. So yung next niya is the same nung sa ellipse, graphing naman, no? So from equation na general or standard, igagraph mo siya. Ito yung mga ano, basahin na lang 'to, no? Halimbawa, punta na tayo sa example. Let's say ito yung ano, nakabigay sa atin. Ito, I think, masasagutan nyo na to agad. No? So, huwag na natin sagutan to. Practice nyo na lang to kung paano sagutan. No? Kasi naka-standard form lang siya. So, mas madali itong intindihin. Kasi parehas lang to ng mga nauna natin. Example, itong kabila, yung ano natin, solve natin. Kasi naka-general form siya. Okay? So, graph the hyperbola given by the equation 9x squared minus 4y squared minus 36x minus 40y minus 38, 388 is equals to 0. And then identify the center, vertices, co-vertices, foci, and asymptotes. Okay? So, ayan. So, what we need to do is to change muna yung general form na equation. Ito, naka-general form to. No? Naka-general form. Gagawin natin siyang standard equation. Okay? So, yung 9x squared minus 4y squared minus 36x minus 40y minus 388 is equals to 0. Again, yung first step natin dyan to solve that is to group yung lahat ng variables natin with the same variable. So si x, group natin with x, si y, group natin with y, and yung constant natin, yung number, itatranspose natin to the right side of the equation. So 9x squared minus 36x plus negative 4y squared minus 40y. Okay? And then to magiging siyang 388. Okay? So kung meron pwede factor out to sa groupings natin, you may factor it out. So 9x squared minus 4x. Dito, pwede factor out ay negative 4, kaya naging negative na to. So y squared minus 10y is equals to 388. Okay? And then balikan natin yung completing the square. Again, kung ano yung ito, ang ginamit ata natin letter IW, i-divide natin ng 2 tapos i-square lang natin yan. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, dito, yung negative 4, i-divide natin ng 2 tapos i-square natin, that will be equals to ilan? 4. No? Dito, yung negative 10, i-divide mo ng 2, i-square mo, that is equals to 25. Okay? So, yun yung i-add natin dun sa mga polynomials natin to make it perfect square. Okay? So, 9x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 4y squared minus 10y plus 25 is equals to 388. And again, to retain yung ating equality ng equation, kailangan kung anong in-add natin sa kabila, i-add natin dito. Pero since naka-factor out yan, may multiplier pa siyang 9 at negative 4 sa labas, kailangan kasama yun, no? So, plus 9 times 4 minus 4 times 25. Okay? So, ito, i-perfect square naman yan. So, magiging x minus 2, no? Squared. So, ibig sabihin kung ano yung answer nitong nasa loob, yun yung ilalagay mo doon. Okay? So ito, negative 4 over 2 ay negative 2, kaya yun yung factor niya. Dito, ibig sabihin dito, ito pag magiging siya negative 5. So ibig sabihin ang factor nun is y minus 5 squared. Okay? And then ito, pag kinalki natin, 388 plus 9 times 4 minus 4 times 25, that is 324. Tama ba? 9 times 4 minus 4
Yes
times
po.
4. Okay? So kung ganyan, or ganyan talaga yan, so para mag-standard form, divide natin both side or all side by 324. Kasi kailangan yung right side is maging equal to 1. Okay? I-divide natin, i-multiply natin ng 1 over 324. Okay? Para divide siya. Okay? So 9 over 324 is how much? 1 over 36. Okay? So ito magiging x minus 2 squared over 36 minus 4 over 324 is 81.
81.
So y minus 5 squared over 81 is equals to 1. Okay? And dito, makikita mo, x ang positive. So, ibig sabihin, ang transverse axis natin is x-axis. Okay? So, automatic, kung sinong ang transverse axis natin, yun yung a squared niya, which is 36. So, ang a natin ay equal sa 6. Okay? And ang b squared natin is equals to 81. So, ang b natin is equals to 9. So, si c squared, makukuha lang natin by a squared plus b squared for 36 plus 81. That will be 117. Okay, so 117. So, yung kanyang value, square root of 117 is 10.82. Okay? Ayan. Tapos, kunin lang natin yung mga points natin. Kailangan natin ng center, kaunahan, no? So, sa center, i-reverse mo lang yung sign ng HK mo dito, no? Dito, ang H naka-negative 2. So, dapat ito ay positive 2. Then, positive din ito. So, yun agad yung center natin. Okay? And then, since ang transverse axis natin is x-axis, ibig sabihin, ang ating vertex, kung HK yun, sa x-axis tayo magpa-plus minus a. Okay? So, h natin is 2 plus minus 6. A natin is 5. So, V1 is 8.5. V2 is negative 4.5. Okay? Foci, so same, H plus minus, pero C naman siya. Okay? So, V is 2 plus minus 10.82. Then, K natin is 5. So, F2. So, F1 natin is 2 plus square root of 117. So, yun yung exact, no? Para lang maano natin na valid din. Okay? So, yan yun. Dalawang points natin. And then, co-vertices. Kailangan natin ng co-vertices. So, kay co-vertices is CV, H, tapos kay K naman siya. B. So, CV, 2, 5 plus minus 9. So, CV1 is 2, 14. CV2 is 2, 2, negative 4. Okay? And then, yung foci, okay na. Asymptote naman. So, yung asymptote natin, kunin nyo na lang yung doon sa equation ng ano natin, ng previous slide. Nasaan na yun? Open ko lang, no? X-axis tayo, no? Ayan. So, teka. Add 0, 0 to. Ito. Okay? Kunin nyo lang tong equation na to para dun sa asymptote. Yun na yung magiging answer dun sa last question dun sa problem na ito. Okay? So, kunin nga natin. Hindi ko matandaan to eh. Okay, wait lang. Okay, so yung equation niya is so y is equals to positive negative b over a x minus h. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So substitute nyo lang y. Plus minus yung b natin is 9 over 6. X minus 2 plus yung k natin is 5. Okay? Simplify, y is equals to 3 halves, no? Plus minus 3 halves, x minus 2 plus 5. So, simplify nyo lang to into two equations, no? Gamit yung positive, gamit yung negative. Okay? So, yun yung mga hinahanap sa kanya. And then, lastly is i-graph mo siya. So, given na naman yung mga points natin, given na yung mga, ito, yung vertex natin, yung foci, yung co-vertices, and yung asymptote natin, I'm sure kaya nyo nang i-plot yan. Okay? Question dito? Okay na tayo? Okay. So, kung no more question, that ends our lecture for today and our discussion about hyperbola. Okay.